Welcome, Sagittarius, to your Celtic cross reading for the month of December. Just going to jump right in the position that represents you. Oh, at this time, I seriously shuffled this, and this was the last card that I pulled for the last reading. So, Six of Pentacles representing you at this time, Sagittarius. I feel like this card is maybe representing your feelings of having given too much. And needing to take time for yourself, or there's something around a question of what do I need for myself to balance everything out again? Where are my boundaries? What are my priorities? What are my values? So I think that's just what this card represents.
Nice one. Sag, in your challenge area. Oh, gee, this has been showing up a lot, Sag. Okay, so for the month of December, Nine of Swords, what I'm getting for you, Sag, is that this is actually the end of a cycle. It's number nine, and that's what nine represents numerologically. I'm glad I was able to spit out that word, Sag. So this is an end of a cycle for you, Sag, this never-ending nightmare. I feel like you're able to break this. So I wouldn't be alarmed by the Nine of Swords showing up. I get the sense that this is old energy. This is stuff that you're recovering from. And in that recovering and healing from this incident, from your Nine of Swords incident, the stabbing in the back, the betrayal, the grief, the heartache, whatever that means for you, Sag, I feel all the healing work that you've done has created this incredible platform for you, this really strong foundation that you're now operating from, and you're really moving into that. So I get the sense too, Sag, that you healing from this, you're kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And whether you'll know it or not, people are like looking at you and they're quite in awe, and you're an inspiration to others. I don't think you've quite clocked that yet, Sag. So that's a nice I guess a nice kind of side effect from the healing that you've done. So, healing, you've recovered from this. And I feel if there is a little bit of a hangover, like whatever this was for you, this Nine of Swords incident, if you feel a little bit like, oh, is that going to happen again? I feel just bring compassion to that and let it go. So that needs to be your kind of default self-talk. It's happened. I've dealt with it. If it happens again, I can deal with it again, but it's very much in the past. So, Sag, I feel that you are moving through boldly and victoriously. Well done, Sag.
Nice. In the recent past, Sagittarius, you have the Ace of Wands. An offer has come through maybe in the past 2 weeks or month, where you felt like this was a great idea. There was some passion around something, you were inspired and motivated. And whether that energy is still around or not, we know that that did come up. So this card is asking you to reflect about what you're actually gleaning from that experience and how you're bringing it into the present moment.
Fantastic. In your near future, oh, how beautiful. We have a nine again, Sag. This is interesting, a little bit of a nine theme happening here. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So she's all about abundance. She has that falcon resting on her hand, on her arm. The falcon represents clear seeing and far seeing. So that's very much you at the moment, Sag. You're able to see clearly and you're able to see far. So there's a nice perspective coming through for you. You're clear sighted. And she's also about balancing her resources. She's got the three pentacles on the one side and the six on the other. So she knows exactly how much to keep for herself and exactly how much to keep out. So this is something that you have learned. So you're coming into a period of balance that's boding really well for you. And I feel like this vision that you have, this clear seeing that you have, is bringing about a greater abundance. So perhaps this vision is about a creative passion project, something at work, a business that you're starting up, maybe a relationship. But this clear vision that you're bringing to whatever you lay your hand to is going to serve you really well. You're a visionary, and abundance is going to happen as a result, Sag. So nice one.
Cool. In your overarching goals, you've got the Page of Swords. Sagittarius, this card is about curiosity. It sounds like you had this idea in the recent past, the Ace of Wands that popped up, and now a Page of Swords moment where you're consciously striving for something that may be bringing up that passion, that inspiration again. Maybe things have been feeling a bit like drudgery lately, and you're wanting to break that with something more interesting, maybe a bit taboo. So, the story of the card of the Page of Swords that Fran and I kind of ascribe to is that there's something in the winds that were whispering across the shoulder of this person. He was almost ready to go to battle, but then something caught his ear, caught his sight on the horizon, and he changed direction even while he's still moving towards that original path. So there may be a change in direction very suddenly as you follow your nose, Sagittarius.
I love it, Sag. Oh, wow. Sag, you have the Empress showing up in your area of subconscious drives. So this is about what's driving you, and whatever this driving force is, Sag, it may be a little bit below your awareness, but the Empress showing up here is very much about you being driven by the idea that you are deserving of Empress energy, which is abundance, which is an aspect of ease in creating this abundance. So instead of being driven by an unconscious, maybe scarcity mentality, you're being driven by the belief, the deeply held belief that you deserve abundance and that it's possible. So this is really exciting. And I think it's just about embracing it, enjoying it, not getting too sidetracked by the naysayers. I think when you come into easy abundance, sometimes it can attract a little bit of envy, or other people's egos might want to get in the way and have a little bit of what you've got right on your coattails. So I think it's just about staying true to your path. Abundance is yours. That's what's driving you. As within, so without is what I get for you, Sag. So well done.
Hmm. In its suggested approach, Sagittarius, you've got the Two of Swords. And being in this position, I think this is asking you to pay attention to alternatives. So even though you may feel like you're on a certain path, remembering that it's not black or white. So staying away from black or white thinking, looking at third, fourth, fifth plans, options will really serve you. And particularly with that challenge being, was it the Nine of Swords? So and we were talking about recognizing that it's a wonderful challenge. It's something that you'll be stepping out of and into something new. And then this suggested approach is saying, remember other perspectives. So that actually sits really nicely alongside that suggestion there.
Fantastic. Good God, Sagittarius.
Oh,
In the area of your environment, Sag, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. How incredible. So, this is a reading that's signaling incredible abundance for you. And I think it's more than anything, it's your hard work and your perseverance paying off and your vision paying off, Sag. So, you are all about vision. You are the visionary of the zodiac. So, whatever your vision is, you've backed it with hard work, and you haven't sort of bought into your own self-doubt, or any doubters or naysayers around you. So this is a card of wish fulfillment. It's everything you could hope for, wish, and desire. And it's really about you building something that's going to stand the test of time. It's something that's going to live on long after you've gone. So, Sag, all I can say is keep on keeping on. This is an incredible reading, really powerful.
sorry, Fran, I didn't catch that. Were you doing the hopes and fears or the environment?
Oh, sorry. I was doing the environment.
Environment, thank you. All right. So then next is the hopes and fears. Tower, of course. We always hope for a tower and fear a tower because with great risk comes great reward. I think what will be coming up in the month ahead for you, Sagittarius, in December is this concept of, oh, I really want something big to change. I want something shaken up. I want like the ground to crack open and people to fall in and everything's different. And then we rise like phoenixes out of the ashes. And that's this concept of it's okay to strive for that kind of big, a very big hope. And even if it doesn't turn out the way that you expect, I think it speaks to great ambitions, and it's always useful to have those. And then you're putting in the practical steps for the plan to take place. So well done for being in that situation. And then any insights and grounding like aha moments that come with that. That's just reaping the reward.
Fantastic. Sag, in your outcome, you have the Hanged Man. So I think this is just taking a pause. This is about you taking a pause and just taking a moment to enjoy your success, your hard work. He's achieved enlightenment from intentionally putting himself into that state of suspension. And I feel we can build on our successes when we really integrate them and take a pause. So that's what's being asked of you, Sag. This is a phenomenally successful reading. All I can say is abundance, success. Please enjoy it. Sag, you've earned this. Don't doubt it for a moment. Thank you so much for being here, Sag. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.